So this is the blueprint strategy I'm going to cover now, and this is a momentum strategy. So it's based on catching trends. At times when the market's trending, we want a way to catch the trends in the markets. You've got this strategy for range-bound markets. This is your momentum-based strategy. So you always want to couple mean reversion and momentum together. So this is how we do this by using this strategy here. It's very simple. Simply uses two moving averages: the 10 simple moving average and the 200 moving average. The 200s for direction or trend, and then we use the blue line, the 10, for entry. So I'm just going to take you back, and we're going to look at the entries that it's given and how we trade it. So if we see here the market, the blue line is crossed up through the green. Clearly the market's going up on this time frame here. By that shows us a change in the trend. Now what's happened is, as the market goes up, it pulls back down, price goes up, pulls back down through the blue line, and then comes back up. What we want, and I'll highlight this for you, is we're waiting for the price to cross, for the price bar or candle to close back above the blue line, the 10. That confirms our entry. So if I just zoom this in for you, and then you can see here that we've got our price bar here as closed. Clearly it's the close. It's closed above the blue line. At this point here, we just hit our buy button and we're in the market. So we enter here at this price here. I'm going to mark it using this line here. This is our entry. Yeah. So here, as you enter here, you put a stop loss in the market. Now your stop loss goes below the previous low. So that's a stop loss, for example. Yeah. Enter here, the stop loss goes below. What you then do is it goes below the previous low and add 5 pips to it. Yeah, that 5 pips is the buffer that we need because of the spread and so forth. Yeah. So every time that you're trading as a spread, you need to account for the spread when using entries, stop losses, etc. And very simply, you simply follow the trend on the trade for as long as it runs. So using that stop loss, what we can do as the market moves up, we can then start to move our stop loss up and start locking in profits. Yeah. And as you keep going up and up again and up again, and say at this point here the market comes down, stops you out, you've earned your rebate, but also you've caught the move, and there's what, 20 pips in that. Basically how the strategy works, before going any further, it's that simple. It's based on momentum, whether it's a buy or sell trade. If you've got a market trending in your direction and it closes above, clearly above, sorry, that's not the entry, the entry's here. When it closes above the 10 moving average, we go long, we buy, and vice versa. It's as simple as that. So let me remove this. We'll just go back, and then you can see what the market does is we get another entry here. Market rallies up. There's only 8 pips in that. Market comes back down and carries on going. Now you may or may not have just your stop loss at this point, but remember, you only move your stop loss once the price is in profit, by at least 3 or 4 pips on this particular strategy, because then you give it some room to maneuver and let it go. If you would have held this trade throughout from here, for example, as you can see, it rallied a total of what, 69 pips. At the moment, if you're still holding it, you'd be sitting in 63 pips profit. And it's as simple as that. Use your stop loss to follow the price up, and look, take as much out of the move as possible. If you get a big move, you get it, brilliant. At one lot, that would be £600 that you're making, and also you're going to get your rebate as well on top of that. The blueprint strategy in a nutshell: nice, easy strategy to trade, and it will give you some growth. So everything we do here, it's about keeping it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Anything you don't understand, simply give me a call. Call your trader coach or your account manager, if it's not me, one of the other guys, and we'll cover it with you as well. So we'll leave it at that. In the meantime, I'll stick this up on YouTube for you guys as well. Be sure to subscribe to the channel just so you can get the other videos that are coming out. So I'll be doing stuff on things like top-down analysis, multiple frame analysis, and so forth. Also how to find supply and demand levels and that type of thing as well. So wrap it up here. Remember to subscribe, and you guys will get more videos coming out, and you'll get notified as they come out.